Hi guys, welcome back to yet another episode of the PS2 Collector, episode 56. Now guys, at the moment we have 363 games down in this collection, and guys, you know the drill. I picked up yet another 5 games for me to share, and these games are from 5 different genres. Let's see what we picked up this time. Stay tuned. Right guys, so let's start off with the first game of this video. Game number 364, and it's a game called Trivial Pursuit Unhinged. Now guys, I'm just gonna admit it right now that I don't play trivia games, but I know loads of people just love trivia. So this game comes with multiple topics such as sports, history, movies, things like that. And I've got to say, now I want to know that this game has online. Now I want to know, back in 2004, who on earth were playing Trivial Pursuit online? If you were, leave it in the comments below, because I want to know how on earth did you play, how on earth were you playing this? Because back in 2004, I was playing Halo online. Now that was the jam back in the day, but Trivial Pursuit online, unheard of. And that's the thing, now that's what I want to know. Trivial Pursuit online, how did it work? How was the connection like, you know, because a server for this can't be up and running. I swear, if it's up and running today, I'd be shocked. But guys, if you do enjoy trivia, this game is a must buy for you. And that, my friends, is game number 364, Trivial Pursuit Unhinged. Alright guys, so on to the next game, game number 365, and that is Monopoly Party for the PS2. Now guys, I can confidently say that Monopoly is one of the greatest board games, not in just modern history, but of all time, without a shadow of a doubt. This game has nearly been out for nearly a century and is still played today. Isn't that remarkable? Nearly 100 years and is still relevant today. That is absolutely timeless. But the question is, what about the PS2 game? Now, I am a man of tradition. In my opinion, I think that you should play Monopoly the traditional way, and that is with the board, the paper money, and those little metal items that you have, such as the dog, if I remember correctly, the golf club, and things like that, and the car. I remember that silver car. But if you play it virtually, there is a bit of benefits, because since the game, when you play multiplayer, it lets the players roll the dice simultaneously, and this helps the game to go faster. Because if you have played Monopoly, that game is very, very long to play, and it is time consuming, but this game shortens the length of the traditional game. And it also has different theme boards, and you can also customize the rules to make sure that you have the best experience of Monopoly. But I prefer the board game because that's how the game was meant to be played. However, if you do enjoy playing it virtually, this game is definitely for you. And guys, that's game number 365, the timeless Monopoly Party. Alright guys, so on to the next game, game number 366, and it's a winter sport game, a very late release into the PS2's life cycle, and that is Winter Sports Ultimate Challenge 2008. Now I'm gonna give the developers credit here. Look at the front cover, all the popular winter sports inside an ice cube. That is very creative and appealing, because normally when you look at budget title games, the front cover is absolutely trash and it looks like a budget title. This game is a budget game, and I'm gonna give the developers credit because they use that budget to its max. Because again, with budget title games, they're not going to be always great. it's very rare that you get a great budget title game, especially in sports. So don't expect this game to be an EA level kind of game. So the sports that is included in this game are the popular winter sports. So these are luge, bobsled, curling, skiing, hockey, things like that. So if you do enjoy winter sports, I'm a summer sports person. I enjoy the Olympics, but not the Winter Olympics. But I know a lot of people from cold countries such as Canada, United States, Russia, Austria, Switzerland. They are very popular hotspots for winter sports. So if you are from those regions, this game is a must buy for you. It won't be the greatest sports game, but it does its best. And what else can you ask for when it comes for a budget title game? And that is, my friends, game number 366, Winter Sports Ultimate Challenge 2008. Right guys, so on to the next game, game number 367, and that is Sonic Mega Collection Plus for the PS2. Now, when it comes to video game characters and the impact that is done for gaming, in my personal opinion, I think Sonic the Hedgehog should be up there with Mario as one of the greatest video game characters of all time. Sonic, the face of Sega, hands down. And Sonic has an interesting history in gaming because in the 90s, it was Sonic's golden era. Because Sonic in the 90s is just delivered banger after banger after banger. But once on the turn of the new century, we saw the Sonic franchise take a hit. Because after the release of 2006 Sonic the Hedgehog, the franchise is still recovering to this day. And once the movies came out, I think the movies have put the spotlight back onto Sonic. And another thing that's a tremendous shame is that a lot of young generation think that Sonic the Hedgehog is a movie character and not a gaming character. And that again, it's sad to see, but I'm glad that the character is famous once again. So back to the game, Sonic Mega Collection. For me, I think that this might be the greatest collection of Sonic games that I've ever seen, hands down. Look at the games that are included. You got Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic 3D Flicky's Island, Sonic the Hedgehog Spinball, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. You think I'm done? I'm not done. Guess why? Because you get the Sega Game Gear games as well. And those are, again, the original Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Chaos, Sonic Drift, Sonic Labyrinth, Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, the Game Gear version, and Sonic Blast. And there's also an unlockable exclusive which shows the comics and illustration as well as the Sonic movies within this collection. And guys, do I recommend this game? Yeah, 100% yes. Because if you enjoy the Sonic games, if you enjoy the glory days of Sonic, you've got to get this game. The collection, the history has to be preserved, and I'm glad that PS2 took this collection and put it on their system. Absolutely iconic game, iconic franchise. What else do I need to say? And my friends, that is game number 367, Sonic the Hedgehog. Alright guys, so on to the final game of this video, and what a way to go out on this video, and that is Crazy Taxi for the PS2. So originally, Crazy Taxi was an exclusive on the Sega Dreamcast. And for me, the Dreamcast version is the best version of the game because that has all the licenses from Domino's Pizza, I think, or Pizza Hut, and those licenses were taken out of the PS2 version. So if you want to play the best version of this game, the Dreamcast version is the way to go. So once Sega left the gaming market, Crazy Taxi got ported onto nearly every console. So you can play this game on the PlayStation, the Xbox, the GameCube, you name it. It was ported onto different consoles. So this game, really fun to play. Love the soundtrack. It's very simple in its design. So all you have to do is pick up the fare and take them to the destination as quickly as possible. And the more crazy stunts that you do, the more tips that you will get from the customer. And guys, the soundtrack in this game pumps you up, man. Pumps you up. Very arcadey, and I just love it. It's just simple and fun. Simple and fun and straight to the point. However, for people in today's generation, this game might be repetitive for them. But for people like me back in the day who enjoy that fast arcadey style, we love Crazy Taxi. Crazy Taxi, in my opinion, one of the greatest arcade games of all time, and I'm glad in 2026 they're gonna create a remaster of this game, and I want to see what the remaster will do, and it will take Crazy Taxi to another level. And yeah, I just can't wait to see it. And guys, if you've not played Crazy Taxi before, what are you doing? Because it's one of the greatest arcade games ever made, and you are missing out. And guys, that's the final game of this video. So now we have got 368 games in this collection, and next week I'm gonna pick up another 5 games, and we're gonna carry on until we collect them all. And if you have enjoyed this video, please subscribe, because it helps out the channel a lot. If you want to know more about a game, leave in the comments below. I would gladly discuss it with yourselves. And guys, until next time, and don't forget to subscribe. Take care.